Eyes are falling, lips are falling, hair is falling to the ground. Slowly, softly, falling, falling, down in silence to the ground.
Mr. Johnson, Gerald Johnson?
Yes, that's
Yes,
me.
I understand you have a 3 o'clock appointment.
Yes.
Yes, it was very last minute scheduling, but we're going to attempt to address your complaint. Now, what did you want? What is the nature of your request?
I just like to see him, to talk to him.
The warden?
No, no, not the warden.
Who did you like to see today?
One of your prisoners, Jackson.
We can't possibly grant you a sudden dispensation. Jack, what is the first name?
The first name, Martin Jackson.
Martin Jackson.
He was.
That's going to be absolutely impossible.
I would really appreciate it. I know it's last minute, but I'd really appreciate it if I could just, I don't even have to talk to him. I could just see him.
What clearance do you have? We don't just grant visitations with our prisoners. What is your relationship to Mr. Jackson?
It may be a personal circumstance, maybe.
Well, you're going to have to be more precise.
My name's Gerald Johnson.
Yes, we've established that.
Gerald Johnson, I was Martin Jackson's victim. I was his prisoner. I'd like to.
What do you mean you were his prisoner?
I was his prisoner for. Did you not see the news? I feel like this was everywhere.
You were the Gerald?
Yes.
Like from the paper?
That's me. Yes. Now, if I just.
What God's name are you doing here?
I would like to speak to Mr. Jackson. I know it's last minute. But I have a few things on my mind, and I feel like this is they didn't let me talk to him in court, and I have some things I need to say.
This is a highly irregular request. What on earth?
I know it's a highly irregular request. I understand that. And if you can't make it happen, that's fine. But
can you give me a little better of an idea of what these things that you need to say to Mr. Jackson are?
Listen, he needs to know how I feel. I need to make my peace with the man. I can't go on. I can't keep carrying this.
How long ago was this? How long ago were you?
2 years ago.
We have different statutes of limitations. I just don't know if there's anything I can possibly. Where is your lawyer?
I didn't come with my lawyer today.
Was that wise?
I don't know. I just figured I could talk to him. I didn't know it would be this big of an
It just
issue.
seems like perhaps you weren't thinking things through very clearly.
I think I've thought things through very clearly. I know exactly what I want to say to him. I read this book recently, and I feel like I've been harboring this this fear, this anger, and I can't sleep at night. And I
Because of
can't.
a book?
The book called The Mastery of Self. It's cheesy, I know, but there's a chapter 4, unconditional love for others. And I just need to see him.
Is your intent to communicate some sort of forgiveness towards Mr. Jackson? If you would like to write a statement, I can see about passing that along.
Not about a statement. Not if
Sir, are
maybe
you
I
all
will
right? You
forgive.
seem to be getting very agitated.
I am agitated. Sorry about that, I guess.
I'm
I
gonna
will forgive him.
have to go consult with some of my colleagues, and you're gonna need to calm down. Why don't you take a seat?
Gerald Johnson?
Yes,
What the hell are you doing here?
I came to talk.
To my father? Look, he is being punished for his crimes, okay? It was just a
It's not like that. Just wait.
look, it was a misunderstanding, okay? You messed up his life. Gerald.
It was a misunderstanding?
Yeah. Yeah. You were confused.
Listen, I didn't come here. God, I did not come here today to pick any fights. I came here to offer your father forgiveness. I want to talk to him.
Why are you here, Gerald? Like what?
I just told you why I'm here. I want to offer your father forgiveness for what he did to me.
You've done enough for what he did to you. He is in prison, Gerald.
I was kept in a locked room for 5 years for what he did. He's in prison for a reason. And you know that.
Look, my family, we're sorry.
I don't
Okay?
care.
My father was unwell and he is getting the help that he needs, okay?
That's
wasn't-
great. Listen, I'm not trying
Nice
to.
talking about mental health and calling it crazy. Nice.
Okay. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You need to listen to me now. Because I've had to listen. I've had to listen for too long. Listen to me now. I am tired of this.
Oh,
I
tell me,
came
Gerald.
here today to talk to your father. not to you, to your father. And that's what I want to do. I've been put through too many roadblocks to get here.
Sure.
I
You know what?
came
I'll
with
tell my dad. I'll tell him. I'm seeing him today, so I will tell him.
No, that is not what I said. That is not what I said. I need to tell him.
Well, this is what you
I-
get, Gerald. You get me. I am here in his stead. You can talk to me.
What is this? Why am I the one being punished here? This doesn't make any sense.
Gerald, you're not going to get anything you want from him. I told you he's unwell.
It is not about him being unwell. It is about him listening to me and hearing what I have to say. Hearing me. He needs to hear me.
I'll hear you.
You're
I'll
right.
listen.
You know
Tell me,
what?
Gerald.
Fine. I want you to tell your father that I want you to tell him that I forgive him and that I this is harder than I thought it would be. That I am sorry for what he is going through. And I am sorry that he has to live with what he has to live with. But that what he did to me was not right, was not fair. And I have moved on. I want you to tell him that I have a job and that I'm seeing someone and that what he did to me only made me stronger. So you can tell him that.
I will.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I really am.
It's not your fault.
I'll tell him, Gerald. And you should go home. You should live your life. You should forget about this.
You're right. I don't. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah. Be well, Gerald.
You too.